Thank you for joining me for this brief overview of the TrueCommerce EDI platform. As we walk through this demonstration, I will point out some of the differences between TrueCommerce and our other EDI providers, Kissinger B2B Visions and SPS Commerce. TrueCommerce does provide a customization package for Acumatica, which will install the necessary web services endpoints, also a few screens, and the necessary fields on the sales order to capture the various data elements. And this is consistent with all of the EDI providers. As we get into the TrueCommerce platform, which is called Foundry, you'll notice the friendly user interface, and we'll first make our cloud-to-cloud connection with Acumatica by simply logging in, and the connection is made. There are a few other integration setups, but not really for this demonstration. TrueCommerce will add a trading partner to your account, and then all of the documents available for that trading partner will be available to you. TrueCommerce makes it easy to toggle the documents that you are testing into a test mode, and then once testing is complete, you can switch it back to production. Activating and saving the proper document is a breeze. This same functionality exists in SPS Commerce, but is not as easy to manage. Now let's process an inbound order. I'm going to start in the received folder. In our example today, our inbox is empty, so I'm going to move a document from received and reprocess it through the inbox, which is very simple by going to the option and moving the document back to the inbox. Then I can simply hit export and the document will transfer over to Acumatica. We'll notice our result was successful down here at the bottom. This status is recorded in the integration activity, so if there is a question about what has taken place in the integration, we can come back and look here. Switching back over to Acumatica, we'll take a look at the sales order that was imported. And we'll take a quick look at the TrueCommerce information as well. Store number, etc. that's required for the outbound ASNs and the invoices. So at this point, we can change the selling branch and the warehouse that will fulfill the goods on the sales order and just click Save. And in this case, we bring all sales orders in on hold, so someone has a chance to go ahead and make that review, and then once the order is ready to move forward, we can remove the hold. After that, the normal processes will continue flowing through its normal workflow up through and including creating a shipment, which will then generate the ASN. So let's flip back over to Foundry and look at an outbound document. As we come into the outbox, we'll notice the 3 ASNs that are in error status. Now, what I'm showing you here is a big differentiator between the other EDI providers. You'll notice when I drill down into this document, I can quickly see what caused the error. Why did it not go on out to the network? Well, I have 4 items to correct. This first one is a data element that I do not have mapped to come over from Acumatica. So this one may always be a problem. The other 3 should be coming from Acumatica, and I'll go ahead and fill those in so we can clear the error. So once I type in the information here, you'll notice that all of our red highlights go away, and now the shipping tab has returned to normal. I just save. Now from here, this ASN is corrected and ready to go out in the Outbound tool. So how can we permanently fix that item that does not come over from Acumatica. I'm going to go back into the trading partner, and we are going to go into its ASN document. So going to the shipping tab, I'll find the item that was a problem for us and go ahead and set it here and hit save. Now in the future, when the ASN for this same trading partner comes in, it will be defaulted to my value here and no longer be in error status. Let's review how these orders got in the outbox in the first place. First option is a manual import. I can go and select import, and using the filters, I can choose the different document types, filter it down by dates, if the transaction has been imported before, different things like that to narrow down my results, and then hit search. Once the search results appear, I can then choose which documents I want to import. Also, if this is an import I'm going to repeat, I will save it as a saved search. And then that saved search is used in the scheduler to automate the import. We'll review one import here on the scheduler. This one's a save search looking for invoices. Now, when there's an error or a warning that I need to be presented with, I'll get an email. So the system will send an email based on my setups there. Finally, let's take a look at printing options. Printing the UCC 128 label or packing lists that are trading partner branded. Printing the label is very straightforward. You select your Outbound document and go to the print menu and make your selection. Then you will get a list of the individual labels that will be printed. Now this is a departure from, let's say, SPS Commerce on their label printing. What happens there is they return that document to Acumatica, and we would print it from Acumatica. It's stored on the shipment. However, the challenge with that is they send it back as one file, and it's in a ZPL format. Let's imagine you had many labels, say 100, and you needed to reprint label number 10. You would have to reprint all 100 labels to get number 10. Here we're able to make selections of individual lines that we can reprint if necessary. So that's a little bit of an advantage in TrueCommerce. Let's take a look at a few of the takeaways from our TrueCommerce review. The friendly user interface, the cloud-to-cloud connection, easy setups, so switching those document versions, switching them in and out of production as needed. The scheduler, that will allow you to stay in Acumatica full-time and let automation take care of moving the documents around. You just need to go there when there's an error. We can set it up that way. However, if you want a more manual approach, certainly is available by logging on to Foundry. The error resolution, I hope you saw the value in that you can see and correct all of your errors right in the interface. And then also the template, giving you control to save the defaults on the different documents to help facilitate the outbound process.